Do you admire Nigel Farage as a politician?
On what basis?
Do you admire him?
I don't understand your question.
Well, Kemi Badenoch really doesn't want to talk about Nigel Farage.
Why aren't you asking if I admire Keir Starmer or Ed Davey?
Well, I asked Keir Starmer about whether he admired
Well,
Nigel
I know,
Farage
and
as
I think it's very interesting that a lot of the media in Westminster is very interested about asking about Nigel Farage. I'm not interested in Nigel Farage. I'm interested in
all
the
other
Conservative
parties
Party.
They're not interested in you.
Well,
You
yes,
weren't
they
even
are.
name-checked in their
Yes, because
their
of course, because they would rather be fighting him.
Or rather, is it Kemi Badenoch struggling for relevance? She is miles behind in the polls when it comes to reform. And even as I was prepping this interview, my phone was blowing up with news of defection after defection of Tory councillors to the reform fold. And look, when I asked Keir Starmer exactly the same question last week, he had no problem answering it. He told me he thought Nigel Farage was a formidable politician. And given that Farage is Badenoch's biggest opponent right now, I thought she might have an opinion on him, but it really was a question she wanted to avoid.
Well,
do you
what
admire
I'm saying,
him? What do you think of him?
I'm not interested in talking about Nigel Farage.
Another man Kemi Badenoch really didn't want to talk about was Robert Jenrick. He's the Shadow Justice Secretary. He fought her for the leadership last year and lost, but he has been in campaign mode ever since. And there is a constant chatter at this conference about Badenoch's chances for survival and a possible leadership challenge.
Robert Jenrick is not the leader of the Conservative Party.
Was it a slap down? Felt like it to me. But look, Badenoch's problems are bigger than Jenrick. Ever since she's been the leader, the Conservatives have been going in one direction only, and that's backwards. Kemi Badenoch, in the 11 months since you've become party leader, the Conservatives have dropped in the polls from 26% to 17%. You've lost 700 council seats, 16 councils. 18 senior Tories have defected. Your personal poll ratings are at -47. It's worse than when Boris Johnson resigned. How does that make you feel?
So I don't let these things distract me.
But
and it's going to take time to come back from that.
Does it make you feel worried? Does it make you feel more determined?
It is. I am absolutely determined to get our party out of this. But I always said that things would get worse before they got better.
In November, Kemi Badenoch will mark her first year anniversary as Tory leader, and it has been a disappointing year, to say the least. And the big question now is how much more time is her party willing to give her to turn it around?